Может, ужик?
From unsettling shapes watching from the darkness to eerie encounters recorded in the dead of night, these disturbing clips reveal moments that challenge logic and leave an unmistakable sense that something was observing the campers all along. A group of Russian trail explorers rode a snowmobile along a frozen path late at night, its headlights cutting a narrow tunnel through the darkness. The trail was empty and unforgiving, with nothing beyond the light but endless black wilderness.
А здесь вот, смотри, опять ездили, тут красиво ходят. Охотники, браконьеры. Нет, местные, наверное. Местные, коров искали. Даже, бля, в городе снегоходов-то раз я общался. Местные, наверное.
They joked quietly to pass the time, the low hum of the engine filling the silence. For a while, the ride felt routine and calm, the path ahead seemingly clear.
Приехать, баньку сегодня задудим или завтра? Не знаю. Сейчас, блядь, полчаса пока ехать будем, пока дед дождется. Уже, блядь. О, лось, стой, блядь!
That calm shattered in an instant. A strange figure appeared briefly in the headlights, low to the ground and moving on all fours, before disappearing back into the darkness just as fast.
Тихо. Поехали, нафиг он нужен, блядь. Какой это лось, ты видел, как бежит? У тебя как фонарик? Поехали, потом. Она что, фонарик? Стой. О, смотри.
Panic set in immediately. The driver reversed without hesitation, trying to escape the area. No one knew what they had seen or if more were watching from the dark, and that fear stayed with them as they sped away down the trail.
Стой. Лосины? Какие лосины? Ты видел, он на двух ногах бежит?
Uploaded in the month of October in 2025 by user wholenegotiation1843 on Reddit, this footage sparked controversy online about the sighting of a skinwalker deep within this mineshaft, while he explores the eerie desert forest.
Ох, завелся не коп. В жуткое место. Такие руины. И вот, неспокойно, как бы вот еще солнце не зашло. А как-то мрачно, очень мрачно. Еще и в колодце что-то шипит. Может, ужик?
What you're about to see next is horror recorded in real time. No magic, no script, and no fancy editing. As the video plays, the man records his door violently opening and slamming shut by something he is unable to see.
Loli.
He then hears strange, faint noises coming from the distance, so he decided to walk up towards the door and carefully looked over towards the hallway. What he saw next will be sure enough to give you goosebumps. He was absolutely terrified for his life. This tall, dark, humanoid creature that barely resembled any human features simply stood unsettling at the end of the hallway and stared right back at him, driven to a state of panic and disbelief. He tries to figure out what to do, but after he realizes that he barely had any options, he decided to hide back inside the room, and this was what happened next.
Laisse-moi. Loli! Oui, Loli.
In 2017, user Federal Box 600 was serving in the military during a training exercise at Pison Ridge near Anacoco, Louisiana. Around 9 p.m., while wearing night vision goggles, he stepped about 200 feet from the ORP and noticed a massive figure stand up in an open field roughly 2 football fields away. The creature, nearly 8 feet tall, locked eyes with him before sprinting across the field on 2 legs at incredible speed, its unusually long arms nearly dragging along the ground.
Oh, what the crap? Is that a guy? What the frick?
This father and his daughter decided to play hide and seek inside their home while they were alone, simply trying to pass the time together.
Oh, I'm playing hide and seek.
With who?
My friend Mabel.
Oh, okay. Would you want to play hide and seek with me?
Sure.
Okay, now you can play with the real person, so I'm going to actually look for you, and I'm going to do all the counting, okay?
Alright.
Okay, and you're going to be the one hiding.
Alright.
Okay, ready? I'm going to count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What? Turn off the lights, cheating. There we go. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here I go. Better be.
After the father finished counting to 10, the lights suddenly shut off. It was unclear whether his daughter had caused it as part of the game or if the house had lost power altogether. Without stopping, he began moving through the darkened rooms, quietly calling her name while feeling his way forward.
Where are you? Huh. Ariana, could you be in the closet? Gotcha! Ariana?
Something felt off. The darkness seemed heavier than it should have been, and the house no longer felt empty. As he called out for his daughter again, a ball suddenly bounced from the top of the stairs and rolled across the floor, sending a jolt of fear through him.
Ariana? Ariana?
Believing his daughter Ariana was hiding upstairs, he rushed toward the stairs. The silence pressed in on him, and every shadowed corner felt like it was hiding something unseen.
Ariana? Ah, I see you behind the dresser.
When he entered one of the rooms, he noticed movement near the dresser. Relief washed over him as he spotted Ariana hiding there. But then he heard a quiet laugh coming from the bed. His attention shifted to a small figure curled beneath a blanket. Slowly, he lifted it.
What the? Ariana?
You found me!
Confusion set in immediately. If Ariana was under the blanket, then who or what had he just seen moving near the dresser? A man alone in his hotel room unknowingly captured a chilling reflection of a ghostly woman appearing in his mirror.
Guys, we arrived in the hotel of Lucknow.
A woman named Mikay from the Philippines had a terrifying experience around 1 a.m. when she woke to the sound of someone screaming and begging to be let into her home. Fearing a trap, she stayed silent until the cries stopped. 2 nights later, the knocking returned. When Mikay opened the door, she saw a witch-like woman with long black hair crouched in an unnatural animal-like posture. She slammed the door and called authorities, but when they arrived, there was no one there. This YouTuber set out to start an ASMR channel focused on peaceful forest trails and the natural sounds of the outdoors. On his very first outing, his curiosity pushed him toward a part of the woods that had once been closed off, but had only recently reopened. At first, everything felt ordinary, but the farther he walked, the stronger a sense of unease began to settle in, as if something unseen was tracking his every move. He eventually arrived at a remote lake, and what unfolded there would send chills straight down his spine. When a piercing, unnatural scream suddenly echoed through the area, he did not stop to investigate. He immediately turned around and ran as fast as he could to escape. This woman was recording herself, unaware that something unsettling was standing just behind her, watching the entire time.
Nunca he sentido que me parezco a Dua Lipa, pero desde que me corté el cabello siento que me parezco muchísimo menos a Dua Lipa. Y es que muchísima gente me dice que me parezco a la Dua Lipa.
A 33-year-old woman and her 30-year-old partner set up cameras in their new home workshop and captured something unusual. Both had experienced strange events in the past, but this was the first time it was caught on camera. This 6-year-old footage, titled "Some Cursed Video I Found," shows a man capturing a disturbing, unknown creature attempting to reach him in the dead of night. This unsettling footage, which has amassed 200,000 views, shows a person exploring an abandoned building in the middle of nowhere late at night alone. As he moves through the haunting sections of the house, he arrives at one room and carefully observes the surroundings. Didn't see it? As he looks around in the room for a brief moment, his flashlight revealed a pair of eyes peering through the darkness by the window, which quickly disappeared right after. Watch closely. As the footage circulated online, viewers in the comment section began pointing out the same unsettling detail. Many believed the person recording was not alone, suggesting he was being followed by someone, or possibly something, moving just out of sight as the video continued. Whatever it was, would you even dare to go on to do such a thing alone? The world is full of mysteries and entities we do not know, and up to this day, it is an ongoing debate whether these things truly exist or not. But one thing is for sure, the things that we know is not even a fraction of what we don't know. If you have captured anything strange, eerie, or unexplainable on camera, we would love to see it. Share it in the comments below or send it to loro.timebox@gmail.com and we will reach out as soon as we can. Your clip might even appear in one of our future videos. From disturbing encounters with demonic rituals, strange creatures lurking in the woods, to bizarre encounters in a haunted mansion, these are just a few of the things we will look at. The next video comes from Jacob, an adventure enthusiast who tragically lost his life while following his passion. His last moments captured on film.
Oh, that was good. Go around again. That's it, go. Good, good, good. Yeah.
At first, it looks like a small, harmless whirlpool that Jacob's playing around with. He and his friend seem pretty relaxed about it, laughing it off, until Jacob decides to dive back in. That was the last sight of Jacob alive. Tragically, he didn't resurface. This video was later sent to the police and uploaded by Jacob's friend, who had no idea how it all went so wrong. While the whirlpool looked small and harmless, viewers pointed out that these formations can create a powerful suction force near the bottom, which may have prevented Jacob from surfacing. What started as fun and games for Jacob and his friend took a heartbreaking turn. So remember, guys, it's not fear that kills. It's sometimes too much courage. In school, we all heard rumors about the bathrooms being haunted. Just whispers and stories, though with no real proof. Until this video surfaced online.
Universidad.
Pero el pedo ahorita es que estoy, bueno, acabo de terminar de hacer el baño. Está tocando la puerta, pero quiero que vean que pues no hay nada. Vean, ahí está mi reflejo, pero no hay nada, vean. Acá tampoco, vean. Aquí tampoco hay nada. Y acá el lugar es bastante pequeño y está mi reflejo. Pero vean, uy. ¿Escucharon? ¿Escucharon?
Did you catch that? The source of the banging noise. Let's pause the video at the exact moment the camera pans past the door. What is that? It doesn't look like a student, and definitely not a teacher. I'm willing to bet this was the very thing behind those eerie noises. The one that fueled all those student rumors. Honestly, seeing this, I'm grateful I never used my school's restrooms alone. If you're a camping lover, here's a warning. Never camp at a deserted site at night. I repeat, never, because something like this could happen to you.
How am I supposed to get him away? He's literally knocking. He's literally knocking on my truck. The canopy, the back door's locked in there. I'm scared forever. I don't think he knows that there's anyone in here. We'll see. He's literally peeking through the door right now.
This creepy encounter occurred when a guy decided to sleep in the back of his truck in the isolated Sunriver Woods at 2 in the morning. Suddenly he hears someone, or something, creeping around his truck.
Around my truck. I'm gonna try to see if I can flash my light to get him scared. If you can hear that, it's pretty loud. He's been walking around for like 20 minutes already.
Imagine being trapped inside your vehicle with an unknown figure lurking outside. Is it looking for him? Or worse, is it already inside?
So I'm back home. This is the day after. He was trying to peek in my truck quite a bit with all these marks. I didn't even notice until I got home. Handprints there, a lot of scratches, stuff like that. Dragging his finger on my side of my truck. Well, looks like to be trying to get inside my truck. That's really all I could tell from when he was walking around. That's new. Don't know how that got there. More handprints trying to get in my truck. At least the back canopy was locked, but yeah, that was the result. So
the next morning you can see marks on the back window of the truck. Whatever was out there, the fact that it was wandering around in the middle of nowhere is terrifying. Was it a would-be hijacker or something even more sinister, like a cryptid? What do you think? If you got so far in the video, it means you're a dedicated viewer. Thank you. And if you subscribe and hit the bell button, I promise to keep posting these for you to enjoy. What was supposed to be a normal camping experience suddenly turns terrifying for this camper after he gets woken by this.
Hear that?
Instead of staying inside his camper for safety though, this guy decides that the best thing to do is find the culprit behind the screaming. Once he sees the scene outside the van, he starts having second thoughts. Despite the eerie vibe outside the camper van, he continues investigating, hoping to find the woman who appeared to be in distress. He continues heading deeper into the woods while calling out for the woman. He then hears a twig snap behind him. What happens next is something that you should see for yourself.
Okay, that's creepy.
He rushes back to his camper van for safety, but unfortunately for him, the terror doesn't end there. He drops to the ground to avoid the gunshot outside. This isn't enough to keep him safe. The mysterious person suddenly falls quiet. A few minutes later, though, this happens.
I just heard that. I just heard the bay door open.
Finally having enough of the intruder's games, he decides to confront it. What you are about to watch will surely keep you awake tonight. A supposedly fun camping experience becomes deadly after these campers get visited by something horrifying in the forest. The beginning of the video features a small group of friends setting up a campfire in the middle of the woods. They proceed to relax and talk near the fire when suddenly they hear this.
Hear that? Get Trevor. Austin, get the light.
At first, the sound can be mistaken as coming from a human male, but as we will come to find out later on, the source of the sound is much more horrifying. The men can be seen not knowing how to react, but instincts tell them to pick up their things and leave. The next scene you're about to see is nightmare.
Hey! That was not an elk. Something was wrong. It's okay. Get back here. Ah, get ready.
Everybody, get in my truck!
Unfortunately, what happened beyond this point is unknown as the camera cuts abruptly. It is reported that the men in the video are missing, and the footage was recovered by a close relative. What do you think happened to these men? And who or what do you think was the source of the warning calls? Leave your thoughts in the comments. This next terrifying camping encounter features Jasko, a famous YouTuber who frequently investigates different haunting places. This time, he decides to spend a night in a terrifying haunted forest camping. We pick up with Jasko and his cameraman filming an intro, when all of a sudden this happens.
Now, this is our campsite. I flattened out the area with the truck just to give us a little bit of flat land, and it's the power of a truck. Ford tough, baby. Hey. And built. What the f?
That was a scream.
Yes, 100% it was a scream. Hello? Oh, dude, I got fucking chills right now. It's not even because I'm cold as hell. Oh, no.
After getting cut off while filming the intro, the pair decides to find the source of the scream. While walking to find the source of the screaming, they decide to use an app that allows them to hear what the spirits in the forest are saying. At first, nothing really notable happens, but a few minutes into the exploration, they are forced to stop when this occurs.
My boots are made for walking.
The road.
The road?
That's back that way.
Do you want us to go back to the road? Hello? Please tell me you heard that.
Yeah.
Who's out here?
Earlier during the exploration, the app says a name that resembles Emma. Keep this in mind as we proceed. The pair continue heading deeper into the forest as the app continues encouraging them to. While walking, they talk about how dangerous the forest is and how they are scared to the bones right now. Little did they know that what was about to happen next would take this adventure to a whole new level.
Oh dear God. Something's trying to lure me, maybe, I don't know.
Well, I'll come back.
Just straight up falling for it.
I mean, you're going a little far, Chance.
No, I know, I'm just checking this area. Oh, Ben!
Oh, fuck.
Go to the truck, go to the truck! What the fuck?
The pair drops to the ground, while also turning off their cameras and lights to avoid getting spotted by the shooter. They lie on the ground in fear while waiting for what will happen next. Despite thinking that he has turned off the camera, the reality is that he didn't. Because of this, we have access to this very terrifying scene you're about to see. Still hiding from the potentially dangerous people, Jasko remains as quiet as possible while waiting for them to leave. A few minutes later, the mysterious people finally get far enough, allowing Jasko to continue exploring the forest. We can see him walking around, searching for more anomalies, when all of a sudden, he makes a very shocking discovery.
Go towards the truck and then veer left, but I'm still hearing things around me. I'd rather be safe than sorry. What is that? Oh my god, what's in that bag? Oh my god, what's in that bag? Oh my god, what's in that fucking bag? What the fuck am I looking at? What the fuck is going on? Is there another bag right there?
You can hear Jasko's voice becoming more and more concerned as he continues exploring, especially after finding the strange bag on the ground. He debates touching the bag in fear of what he may find inside. A few minutes pass, and he's still thinking of what to do next. The following events that transpire will shock you.
There's literally another bag right there, I think. Look, footsteps. They went that direction. It came from somewhere over there, so I think I gotta go that way. What the fuck is this? Shit, I need gloves right on my hands or something. Family Dollar. Oh my god, dude, this bag is so brittle. Look at this. Such. Oh my fuck. Oh, this bag is so disgusting. This is disturbing as. This is so disturbing.
Shockingly, Jasko finds a doll inside the paper bag, but despite this, he decides to remain calm. Jasko comments on the poor state of the bag and doll while looking for clues as to who the owner might be. Personally though, I don't think meeting the owner of the doll will be a good idea if you know what I mean. Regardless, he continues his investigation by first looking at the dolls. Pay close attention to the following scene that will be shown.
Is there anything else in here? Oh! His fucking head fell off. His fucking head fell off. Oh, what the hell's in there? Oh my god, there's something in there. This is Buster. Buster. Oh, it's fucking newspaper. Oh no, I'm not touching that. I'm not touching that. Oh, fuck. I hate her. I'm just about to leave all this. Oh my god. I can't even I could barely fucking breathe right now, bro. I'm about to pass out. I'm sorry. This is something different. I don't know. My fucking gosh.
Jasko has a hard time composing himself after seeing what's currently in front of him. You may think that spending a lot of time investigating the doll is a waste of time, but let's keep watching and see the shocking discovery he is about to make.
What is this, bro? Oh, there's face is peeling. Look at that. Oh, my screen's getting blurry. Hold on, guys. Foggy or whatever. Dude, this thing is heavy. Heavy. Oh, I hate everything about this. Does it have a date on it or something? I know sometimes dolls have date. What the fuck was that? What is that? Okay, this is disturbing. What the hell is that? Oh my god. Hold on. What the fuck is going on?
After seeing something strange inside the doll, Jasko immediately freaks out, concerned about what he might find next. For some added context, we must remember that the forest Jasko is currently exploring has a lot of strange sightings reported by the locals. According to said locals, the forest has been a hotspot for murder and kidnappings in the past. But this may just be a scary campfire story, right? Well, that's what we're about to find out. What Jasko is about to discover is important in answering this question.
What the fuck? Guys? Oh my god. Oh. Hold on. Something about this doll is freaking me out. Does this look like that girl? I don't fucking know. Honest to God, this is probably the most disturbing thing I've ever come across. Now, honestly, with the whole story that was shared with me, yeah, I fucking get it. Look at this peeling at the mouth. I'm also kind of curious what the newspaper said. I'm just gonna take a look at it. Hello? Oh! Oh my god! Oh shit! Where the fuck do I go? Oh no.
Unfortunately, someone or something appears to be stopping Jasko from finding out the answer to this terrifying mystery. There have been many users that have theorized where the doll was from and who the owner is, but we can't seem to find a good theory. Comment down below your thoughts on this encounter. Who knows? You might be the one to solve this mystery. Going back to the video, you may be wondering where Jasko's friend might be. Well, after the shooting incident earlier, the pair split up due to the panic and fear caused by the incident. While Jasko was investigating the doll, his friend was also investigating the forest while looking for Jasko.
10 minutes since everything happened. I haven't heard anything from Jazz, or I haven't seen him, I guess. I can't really hear anything from him because I have his phone. I'm pretty worried right now. After everything we heard, like, you know, I'm trying to tell myself that, you know, it's someone practicing out here late at night. But I don't really know now because he's not back yet. Oh, God forbid, like, a mistake happened. You guys hear that? Okay. That sounds like footsteps. That could be Jazz. That could be Jazz, but it also could not be. So, hang on one sec. They got way louder. There's someone here. They're getting closer.
The scene becomes more and more intense as the footsteps get louder. Unfortunately, he can do nothing else but wait.
Holy shit, hold on. You guys are gonna be able to see this. Fuck, I don't think you can.
He decides to hide under the truck to avoid getting spotted. This is a smart move for him. But what if he was already seen?
Okay, guys. I think I'm gonna go lights out for a little bit. I'll see you guys in a sec.
Now we cut to Jasko's point of view. After the strange creature scares him earlier, sending him running, he ends up on the road. He can be seen running for his life. Terrified of what must have been following him all this time, he decides to follow the road, and what happens next is shocking.
Oh, Ben! Oh shit, my bad. It's not shutting off. Look. I don't know what to press. Okay. No, the cell. Press that once. That's all. You scared the f out of me. I seen like 2 lights coming towards me.
I'm sorry.
Why did it go off?
Oh, let's forget the cell back.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'll do it. Holy mother of shit.
The pair finally reunite with each other against all odds. Both of them are terrified and panicking due to the recent events that transpired, and this is reflected by their chilling conversation.
Yeah, I went all the way around. Why? We hide from what?
Whoever, I don't know if it's the same people, but there was someone creeping around. I hid it under the truck.
Oh shit.
I got it on video.
Oh, you got it on video?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Dude, I'm telling you, there's some really weird shit going on out here. Brother, I found some very strange shit.
Hold on. What happened with the gunshots, dude?
Listen, I laid low for like, had to have been like 10-ish minutes.
Yeah.
15 minutes. And there's people, I don't know, like, I don't know what their intentions are. I don't know if they're, but I know they have guns. And I'm not taking chances. Yeah. So I sat there in complete darkness. I literally laid like underneath this log basically. And I got them on camera. Like.
You heard that?
100%.
What was that?
That's a truck or a car. Something's coming.
Jasko's cameraman decided to report to him what he just experienced, and naturally, Jasko is hesitant to believe it. This leads his cameraman to show Jasko the terrifying proof that we're about to see.
Yeah, it's
Wait, what?
once I got out,
okay,
I saw the trail. He got that close.
Oh my god. Oh shit.
Yeah.
You weren't joking?
No.
The camera's getting so foggy. And that's where we came from. Realistically, that's where we gotta go. So, you tried to get in here, you said?
Yeah, I was thinking hiding in there for a while. Just till you got back.
It's not a bad idea, honestly. But, my bad. I didn't know how to shut off the fucking alarm. I kept pressing the unlock button. That's what it was in my little red rocket. Not for this. You have to press the alarm button again.
That scared the fuck out of me. Yeah, what was that?
Dude, I'm like struggling right now, I'll be honest with you. Yo, let's pack up the tent. Okay. And then we'll decide what to do after. Yeah. Alright.
The pair wisely decide to pack up and leave. I mean, who wouldn't, right? From creepy dolls to dangerous armed men. Leaving would be the best option to consider. Unfortunately for them, their suffering doesn't end here.
Something down there. I swear to you.
How far? How far are we talking?
Pretty far down.
Second hill? Like, there's that little hill and then it's that big?
Something down there, I swear to you. It was like, maybe a quick second I saw something flash down there.
Is that a reflector down there too, or is that something?
I saw the reflector, but there was something next to the reflector.
No, that's what I'm saying though. Like, was that?
Even after seeing something strange ahead, they continue driving, as this is the only way to get out of danger. Jasko continues talking to the audience when suddenly this happens.
I want to stress that this is a very stupid idea. Like, we know it's a stupid idea. You know, you come in here with a normal car or whatever, you're asking to get stuck, and they won't help you. No one, AAA roadside assistance can't come out here to help you. This is like a seasonal road, they call it?
Seasonal road.
So they don't maintain this road until like spring. So realistically, you're stuck in here.
Because they don't want to get their car stuck in
yes.
So they're not going to try.
They will,
fuck! Okay, I saw that. What was that?
I have no fucking clue.
So glad you didn't hit it.
Not even hit it. I don't know what the it was. Right, once again, right next to the reflective. So that means I definitely seen something.
Once again, they continue driving despite the creepy encounters, as this seems to be the only way to safety. Sadly, safety is nowhere near them right now.
Yeah, there are.
Really?
Yeah.
So it did cross.
Did cross.
Is it a deer?
It looks like it might, maybe.
Oh, what the fuck? Someone just hit the fucking car. Okay, okay. Oh shit.
Won't roll up the window.
Oh, yeah, I'm trying not to fucking. Okay, okay. Oh shit. Okay, hold on. Control. Someone just hit the fucking car. Someone just hit the fucking truck. Okay. Hold on. Something just hit the fucking truck. That.
The pair finally decide to leave the area, stepping on the gas to leave as quickly as possible. Thankfully, they were able to escape this situation unscathed, unlike what happens in this next entry. This man was on hiking in the forest when he encountered something bizarre.
I don't know if you can see this, but this is some kind of fungus. And if I touch this, see it all move? And it really starts moving like that when the sun hits it. But I've never seen anything so weird before. Kind of looks like a bunch of ants moving things, but it's the plant or the fungus that's doing that. Nothing in there causing it to move. Kind of cool. I'm gonna touch it one more time. There you go.
Science fair project.
I've never seen anything like this. The mass even has silver-colored roots or tentacles spreading out around it, almost plant-like, but far too eerie. If I were the cameraman, my next step would be to burn this thing to ashes, because whatever it is, it definitely doesn't look human-friendly. Does anyone have any idea what this thing is? These guys were coming back from a night out, driving on a road from India named Ghat Road, famous for disturbing sightings. They do that as a joke, however, they managed to catch something. They see something bizarre. A figure dressed in all red, just simply walking by in the middle of the night. There have been reported cases of other ghostly sightings on that road, but no one knows the reason why. Could that figure dressed in red be the lost soul people report seeing there? This footage captured one of the most tragic events that could have been avoided. This is a warning. Viewer discretion is advised. If we slow down the video, we can clearly see what caused the crash. A plane. A plane hit the highway head-on. This shocking event took place in Russia when Red Wings Flight 9268 crashed onto the highway after suffering brake failure during landing. The lucky thing is that there were no passengers on board. The car's driver, who was hit by the plane's landing gear, sustained serious injuries but survived. However, although the plane had no passengers, it had a crew. The captain, first officer, flight engineer, and 2 flight attendants died, leaving only 3 survivors out of the 8-person crew on board. A tragic event that could have been avoided with few more brake checks. If you are enjoying this so far, consider subscribing. It really helps me keep this channel going. The debate about whether cryptids actually exist has been raging on for years. But a hiker managed to capture something bizarre that could give credit to cryptid sighting. In the photo, you can see this strange 4-legged animal lying on the ground with a mouth that looks like it belongs to a full-blown predator, wide open, ready to tear into something. But what's really freaky is the lower half of its body. It's got a long, rat-like tail and tiny, almost shriveled hind legs. Also, it has no fur at all. It's completely bald, giving it this eerie, almost alien-like vibe. People who've seen this photo have gone wild with speculation. Some say it's the legendary chupacabra, that blood-sucking creature straight out of nightmares. Whatever it might be, do you really want to bump into that on a midnight hike? The footage you are about to see is from Savannah Brotherton, a resident who had a terrifying experience on a Friday night. After a few failed attempts, this guy just throws himself backward onto the fence, bending his body in this unnerving, zombie-like way. The man was found in the morning in a ditch and was taken by the police. But the whole event left the homeowner disturbed. Was this guy drunk on something? Who knows what would have happened if he got inside the house? The disturbing footage you are about to see is from a homeowner who claims his doorbell camera saved his life. At around 3 in the morning, the family inside the house were woken up by their phone application linked to the camera, notifying them that there was motion at the front door. The phone notified them 3 to 4 times before they finally woke up.
Oh, shit! Ow!
The man tries to put the fire out. However, it is far too late. The fire has engulfed a large part of the house. His fiancée called the emergency number, and they did manage to leave the house through the back door. Most of the house was damaged in that fire. However, things could have turned tragic if the homeowner did not get notified by the security camera. When it comes to dealing with humans, you really never know what's going to happen. This next bizarre footage comes from Queensland, where a woman had a terrifying encounter. The footage shows a man walking right in the middle of the road, completely ignoring her car. As the woman tries to carefully pass by him, something sets this guy off. This might seem random, however. At the beginning of the clip, you notice a second person behind the man. This woman had this plan with the man. The man would get in front of the car, while the woman would get behind it, engaging the car's safety feature of stopping as to not hit anyone. This made the driver's car essentially trapped, easy to rob. The man then also attempted to open the passenger side of her car, but the doors were locked. Thankfully, the car's safety system allowed her at some point to go forward, which saved her. The street this happened on has 2 retirement villages on each side. There are a lot of elderly people going in and out, victims that this couple were waiting for. This bizarre footage caught something unexpected. In the footage, you can spot a shadowy humanoid figure walking down the street in broad daylight on Vickers Hill, Armagh in the United Kingdoms. What makes this so bizarre is that the figure looks like a man dressed in a suit, but the moment he appears out of thin air, he crosses the street and then vanishes just as suddenly, disappearing near the fence, like he was never there. The way this figure moves, fading in and out of existence, feels almost unreal. It's the kind of thing that makes you question what you're actually seeing. Is it a glitch in the camera, or is something more otherworldly at play here? Always double check your doors and windows before stepping through them. After the bite, he instinctively rushed inside the house, and that's where the video cuts off. It all happened so fast, I doubt the poor guy ever expected his day to end with a sneaky snake attack. Hopefully, the snake was not venomous, otherwise this man is in a lot of trouble. An unsettling incident took place on a dark road in Sunnybank Hills. Sensing the danger, the driver makes a quick decision. He takes a sharp U-turn and speeds off, narrowly escaping whatever dark intentions this mysterious figure had. The couple inside the car suggested that could have been a hijacking, rather than an alleged insurance fraud, as many claimed online. So the couple was in real danger. The lesson here: never stop for someone like that. Do exactly what this driver did. Stay safe, trust your instincts, and get out of there. This video captures one of those eerie rings appearing over Tampa Bay just last night, and it's left everyone scratching their heads.
look at the smoke.
What the fuck?
Dude, that's some fucking alien shit.
No, I've been seeing that all over the internet, bro.
Did you get a good video of it?
What's even stranger is that similar rings have been seen in places like Virginia, Pakistan, and a few other spots around the world. Some people are even suggesting it's linked to aliens. I did a little digging. Turns out, these black rings, technically called air vortices, are often caused by things like missiles, fireworks, or explosions, which would explain the smoky appearance. But still, seeing something like that hanging above you, it feels totally unreal and bizarre, like something out of a movie. What do you think? Alien encounter or just a freaky natural phenomenon? If you got so far in the video, it means you're a dedicated viewer. Thank you. And if you subscribe and hit the bell button, I promise to keep posting these for you to enjoy. A homeowner was enjoying a peaceful vacation when they got an unexpected notification from their home's Ring camera. But when they checked the footage, what they saw left them completely shocked. You can hear faint growling noises behind the camera, followed by the unsettling sound of wood creaking. But those growls, if you listen carefully, seem to be words, like "let me in" or "leave." Now the real question is, what should the homeowner do? Call the police or a priest? Up next, we have another eerie Ring camera clip, but this time it shows what seems to be a strange, otherworldly visitor. This video comes from Austin, showing the front of a house as captured by the Ring camera. It's nighttime, and after a few seconds, something zips across the frame, followed by a mysterious knocking sound. When you slow down the footage, you can make out what looks like some kind of serpent darting by. But here's the bizarre part. About an hour later, it comes back, slithering past the camera again, and knocking on the door. If we're assuming this is just a regular snake, how in the world is it knocking on the door like that? What do you think, an actual snake or something much stranger at play? When it comes to capturing the unexpected, trail cameras are way to go. But this thermal trail camera captured a bizarre thing. The clip you just watched comes from a thermal trail camera, which was originally set up to monitor the local deer population, but ended up catching something far more unsettling. It's got a near humanoid shape, with a head and a lower body, but the head is oddly elongated. This thing almost looks like a ghost, or one of those aliens you see in internet conspiracy theories. What do you think it is? These guys had one terrifying encounter while on a boat trip. The tiger stopped its charge mid-tack and backed off. The essential part was them not fleeing. Warning, if you're not a fan of bugs, you might want to skip this next video. But if you're brave enough, brace yourself for what's coming. This truly disgusting clip was uploaded online, and it's no surprise it's left many of us feeling mentally disturbed. A horrifying clump of tons of cockroaches crammed into that tiny space. It's almost like a brick of these creepy pests, with nearly all of them dead. It's pretty bizarre, but it serves as a stark reminder to always check the covers of your electrical devices. You never know what you might find lurking behind them. This parent made a terrifying discovery when they went to see what their kid was drawing.
Elliot, what are you doing?
I'm drawing a picture.
Oh, that's cool. What's that? What's that in the corner?
The man hanging.
Oh, why have you drawn that?
Because the man is hanging there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What does he do?
You know it's me at tonight.
Why?
Because he does this.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But I'm not allowed to tell anybody.
The child had drawn a terrifying picture of a man hanging there. Because of this, the next day, the worried father decides to set up a nanny cam in his child's room, and what it captured that night was absolutely horrifying.
Stop it. He's scared.
This almost feels like a horror movie, only it's happening in real life. My advice for this father, just leave the house. That unknown friend might not be so good for your kid. The woods offer a sense of peaceful isolation, a place to escape the world. But what if that feeling is an illusion? What if, hidden within the quiet, there are secrets that will prove everything we think is safe is a lie?
Did that just get you?
No.
You sure?
Yep.
Did you see it? Watch closely. Blink, and you might miss it. A cloaked figure streaking past the hiker. The sudden shift in the man's tone confirms he saw it too. So what is it? A bizarre prank or something far more unsettling? Perhaps a glitch in our reality? A hint of a hidden world overlapping with our own? Or truly an invisible man? Maybe we will never know, but one thing is certain. The familiar comfort of the woods is forever tainted. Next time I am out in the wild, I will carry the unsettling memory of this footage. A chilling reminder that the feeling of solitude might be a dangerous illusion. Sometimes, what scares us most isn't what we can't see. It's what's right in front of us. Under construction sites, like old abandoned places, hold a strange unease. It's something I can't quite explain. This person makes his way through the unfinished house at night, his camera light cutting through the darkness. Something stirs in the darkness, just beyond his vision. He turns the camera and captures this. Honestly, I've seen my share of the bizarre, but this is chilling. No guess I can make seems to fit. It's definitely not human. What person would linger in darkness like that? And it seems completely unfazed by the human. That stare directly into the camera is haunting. Is this the proof we've been looking for? Are there truly aliens among us? Whatever that creature is, I can't blame the person for leaving in a hurry. That's exactly what I would have done. Our next video underscores the fragility of life. One moment, everything seems normal. The next, disaster strikes. This man pauses on a mountain road where a few rocks have fallen. He's inspecting them, trying to gauge where they came from. He watches the slope above warily. For a reason we can't see, he turns and sprints back to his car, reversing with frantic urgency. Just seconds later, we see why. A massive landslide tears down the mountainside, right where he stood. Had he not glanced up, had he hesitated. The ending could have been tragic. Fate had a different plan that day, but it's a stark reminder. Against the raw power of nature, we are truly vulnerable. Back to the spine-chilling world of abandoned houses. Take it from me. I wouldn't set foot in one alone, not even with a flashlight and a baseball bat, especially not at night. Seriously, count me out. Clearly, this place is deserted. So why on earth would someone be there in the dark? And what the hell is that thing? Why zoom in when you should be running for your life? This is creepy on so many levels. Is it a doll? A dog? Why does it have that unsettling grin, staring right at the camera? Sure, the video quality isn't great, but for some reason, this feels real. It sends shivers down my spine. Like that thing knows exactly who I am and where to find me. Sinister doesn't even begin to describe it. Maybe it's the 2020's answer to Chucky, just as horrifying. Ghosts, aliens, you name it. Nothing tops the danger of human stupidity. More lives are lost to bad decisions than anything else, I bet.
Alright, I zoomed in. This was exciting. Oh my god!
Seriously, look at the size of that snake. Why tempt fate, especially with zero protection? The lady yelling, "Don't get bit." She's got the right idea. This is why women generally outlive men.
She gonna get bit. Yeah, let her bite herself suddenly.
Let it go, dude. Surprise. You got bit. That's what happens when you mess with wild animals. They're unpredictable and dangerous for a reason. Next time you see something like this, back away and call the expert. Let them handle it. Trying to be a hero is a recipe for a hospital visit. If you are enjoying this so far, consider subscribing. It really helps me keep this channel going. We humans often forget our place in the grand scheme of things. We encroach on wild spaces, exploit natural resources, and show a blatant disregard for the world around us. But sometimes, nature finds its own ways to push back. Not always with cataclysmic events, but with something far more cunning.
Hey! Hey, no, no, no! No!
This fox is on a mission of vengeance. It targets the very symbol of our intrusion, the camera, and there's an undeniable humor to this. This fox knows exactly what it's doing. It wastes no time and goes straight for the source. A few calculated bites, a peek into its cavernous maw, and the deed is done. It vanishes as quickly as it arrived. The camera? Damaged. But not destroyed. A subtle warning, perhaps. It's a reminder. Respect the wild, and it might just spare you the worst of its wrath. Camping is supposed to be a peaceful escape into nature. But for this camper, it turned into something out of a gory horror story.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
I wanted to camp in a forest, but a crazy guy is trying to burn my tent. Watch what he's gonna do. He's angry because he thinks it's his forest and he doesn't want anyone to sleep here. But it's not.
But the horror for his camper does not end here.
I wanted to leave and I picked up a few things and started walking towards my car.
The craziest part is that his car looks totally destroyed.
But he completely ruined it.
Oh no.
The situation is incredibly bad, with a deranged man looking for him.
Hey, please, I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
The video ends like this, but two questions remain. Is the camper okay? And has anyone caught this maniac? But honestly, this feels a bit staged. Could it be just another stunt for views? Let's hope so. Because if it's real, that man could be a serious threat for anyone venturing into that forest. If you thought that last clip was scary, brace yourself. This one's a real shocker. Look at what this couple stumbled upon in the dead of night while they were out looking around an abandoned camp.
What do you want?
Stop. Oh my god. I don't do dolls.
It's the same thing that was at damn Hell's Gate. Go, baby.
What the hell?
Looks like a kid in a yellow vest, or maybe a raincoat. But it is way too strange the way it looks at them. Creeped out, they decided to leave the place, returning to a tunnel they had to go through. Once there, they are stunned to find this.
Holy shit! Look at its face.
Who are you?
What do you want?
What do you want? Oh my god. That... Oh my god, my light keeps going out too. Did you hear something over here?
Which way do we go?
I don't know.
Because it's coming from...
They quickly retreated following this second encounter, managing to leave that place with no more encounters. But what exactly was that? And why was it following them? This woman's house sits next to a river, and she's preparing for a flood. But she's confident she'll be safe. After all, her home is 30 feet above water level, and past floods have only reached 10 feet.
We're up on this little hill, and we're about 30 feet up from the river. And historically speaking, the most this river has ever flooded is 10 feet.
But nature's about to show just how unpredictable it can be. Take a look at the road, the car, the railings. Within 24 hours, they're completely gone. The water rises to nearly 40 feet, threatening to break through the windows. Even a roof from another house floats by. The situation is far more serious than anyone expected, showing just how devastating floods can be. We can argue all day about whether global warming is real or not. I'm no expert. But what I do know is that natural disasters are becoming more frequent and severe, and it's happening worldwide. The reasons may be debated, But the danger is undeniable. If we don't figure this out soon, we'll all be facing the consequences. This clip starts like a normal conversation between friends, but quickly turns creepy.
Julie, my door just fucking opened. What? No, stop. What the fuck? What the fucking fuck? Bitch, it's not even that late. Kevin's not home from work yet. What the hell? My god. What the fucking... Oh. No. Oh! No. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
The man on the call insists he's alone in the house. Even the dog seems a bit on edge, sitting quietly, but clearly scared. Are we dealing with a poltergeist here? If I saw a chair moving like that, I'd be out the door in seconds. Have any of you had first-hand experiences like this? If so, let us know in the comments. Just thinking about it gives me chills. A girl is left alone at home and starts recording this once strange things begin happening. However, things turn out even creepier for this poor girl. Bright flashes of light start appearing from the other room. You can softly hear her frozen in fear, crying. As far as I read online, she remained there and had nothing else happen. However, once her parents saw the video, immediately attributed this as the work of the devil, and had priests called. I hope they managed to get out of the house, whatever was there. This family was shocked when they checked their security camera. After the woman left the house to check some sounds, she kept hearing outside at their fence. We can clearly see a white figure come from the left side and go straight for the door. I know these cameras can glitch. However, these glitches happen only when a person quickly passes the camera and the camera fails to fully render them, giving this ghostly vibe. Even if such a glitch happened, then this would mean that the white figure is a person, someone luring her outside and entering her house. What do you think happened here? This clip will show you the horror of cave divers. The footage is sped up because all this would be incredibly difficult to do. But just exactly why would someone do this in the first place? So, what's the true story behind this cave that someone would want so bad to go there? An abandoned mine? A ritual site? Or something we can't even imagine? There could be gold at the end, and I would not dare to go there.
Every single morning, things are on the floor. Every single morning. So I'm gonna hook up my computer and see if I catch anything tonight. Maybe it's just rodents, but what we're gonna find out.
This woman kept finding some kitchen books on the floor, so she decided she needed to do something to find out why. But she found something scarier than just some rodents. Books falling in my house would be creepy enough. But that laugh, that was a children laugh. This could mean a poltergeist resides within that house. And if I was that person, I would call the priest the second I see this recording. These guys got something strange while watching the TV. Check this out.
Okay, me and my dad were just sitting here watching Fox News, and I think we just accidentally seen Fox News just showed either angels or demons coming in after a missile just hit, and maybe it's a Grim Reaper, I don't know, but it has wings. Go ahead, Dad, play it. You'll see it starts in from up here, it comes down and does a swirl. It comes down, and there's another one that pops in over here.
Contributor and former National Security Advisor to President Trump and VP Pence. First, your reaction?
This clip was apparently caught live on Fox TV during coverage from Tel Aviv, Israel. You can clearly see something dark pop up in the top left corner of the screen, zips around, and then vanishes just as quickly.
First, your reaction?
You think it's a bird?
It looks too smooth to be a glitch, so I wouldn't bet my money on that.
First, your reaction?
You think it's a bird? Yeah. The other one's right there, I think. Yeah. It pops in here and then just disappears because it pops in out of nowhere.
Some on the internet are joking that it's a Dementor straight out of Harry Potter. As much as I'd love to see J.K. Rowling's characters come to life, this definitely isn't a Dementor. So what exactly are we looking at here? A supernatural event? Or just a clever editing trick? Can anyone confirm that this was actually visible in the live feed? If you have any insights, let us know in the comments, because whatever it is, it's definitely strange. And I'd love to know what you think. This next clip reveals something unexpected happening in the middle of a desert. And it's electrifying in the strangest way.
啊，就是有这样，你看，看，库姆塔格沙漠奇怪的现象，你看。手机有电，我操！手机拿着我操过电，你看。
So what's causing this? It's static electricity at its finest. The dry desert air combined with the sandy ground creates the perfect conditions for an electric charge. As the wind picks up, their hair reacts dramatically, shooting out in all directions, making them look like they've stepped right out of a science fiction movie. But I warn you, if this happens to you, get out quickly. A lightning might be coming your way. This clip will show you exactly why you need to be careful where you park. Now, let's be real. Imagine the shock of the car owner seeing this footage. Explaining this to the insurance company must have been a challenge. Yeah, a bear broke into my car. Good thing there's video proof, or this story would sound totally wild. This might also be a tale of advice to not let food inside your car near a forest. This clip is the definition of pure terror.
I got it! No, I'm going to the stairs.
You need to get to the steps. Just start swimming to the steps.
What?
Get to the steps. Start swimming there.
What is it?
Just get to the steps.
Seems harmless, right? But while he's swimming, his friends spot something that neither he nor we can see at first. Suddenly, they're shouting for him to get out of the water fast. The shark got so close you could practically count its teeth. It wasn't just a close call, it actually brushed past him. It's hard to believe anyone could get that close to a great white and live to tell the tale. If there's ever been a case for a guardian angel, this is it. How this man escaped without a single scratch is beyond me. It's not often someone gets this close to becoming shark bait and captures it all on camera. This next clip is a weird wildlife encounter. Trust me, you've never seen a battle like this one.
看他干他我这猪能不能吃下来？呦，真咬下来了！看他俩谁狠，斗一下。呦，猪也挺厉害呀。干得非常激烈啊！哎，这猪太大了，是吧？完了，就看他能不能再缠住，肯定缠住了。蛇与蜘蛛大战，蜘蛛胜利。哎呦，看那蜘蛛那吐丝，看那丝多粗！完了，看把这蛇给缠的。对，这家伙，这也太狠了，蜘蛛啊！中间这白杆都啊，全白丝，哎呦我！这谁吐谁缠，你看啊，是这圈那谁缠你们都是，那还要跑？ 完了，这蛇算彻底报销了。彻底缠上了。
As bizarre as this looks, it's nature's brutal reality. The snake twists and turns, desperate to escape, while the spider remains focused on its prize. This clip is a reminder that nature never fails to surprise us. If this wasn't caught on video, I'd bet the snake would come out on top 9 times out of 10. But not this time. It looks like the spider's in for a wholesome meal, the cruel rules of nature. A woman who has a newborn baby was giving him a bath, but heard some sounds from the baby's room, like a clap, and decided to check the video recording. This is what she saw. The movements are subtle at first, but then become more noticeable, as if an invisible force is at play. Something is pushing the pacifier around. The weird thing is that the mom claims she heard claps from the room, like a baby clapping its hands. Could there be something strange going on in their house? What do you think? Next up is a clip that shows just how quickly things can go south when you're up close with one of nature's giants. The men know that running would be the worst move here. It's all about staying calm, even when every instinct screams to flee. One wrong move could have triggered the elephant's full wrath, but these guys keep their nerves of steel. Major respect to these men for keeping their cool and showing us what it takes to survive a face-off with one of nature's biggest and boldest. Alright, this one is a little hard to stomach. Quite literally. So, why would a king cobra give up its hard-earned meal? It's a survival tactic. If a predator approaches, or the cobra feels the need to move quickly, regurgitating allows it to flee without the added weight. But still, it's unsettling to watch such a deadly predator do this. Nature can be as unpredictable as it is fascinating, and this clip is a perfect example of that. Who knew that even the king of snakes could have second thoughts about its dinner? Let's hope this doesn't make you rethink your next meal. This thing looks bizarre. This bird seems completely suspended, as if frozen in place. It's rare to see a bird defy gravity like this, and it's downright eerie to watch it hang in the air. Here's the unsettling part. After being stuck in midair for a while, it suddenly plummets straight to the ground. Does anyone know exactly how the bird manages this? For this camping YouTuber, what was supposed to be a peaceful trip quickly turned into a terrifying experience he won't forget.
I think Halloween's coming up, isn't it? Okay. This is a bit weird.
The video you just watched was uploaded by a camping YouTuber who had no idea what he was about to experience. Everything seemed to be going smoothly at first, until he noticed something bizarre in the distance. A strange white figure standing among the trees. From afar, it looked like a ghost. But as he got closer, the truth was just as unsettling. It was nothing more than a bedsheet with two crudely drawn eyes, draped over a tree trunk. It was a prank, or so it seemed. Brushing off the eerie encounter, the YouTuber tried to carry on with his camping trip. But the calm didn't last long. Strange, creeping noises began echoing through the woods, as if the forest itself was watching him. He tried to rationalize it. Branches falling, maybe the wind. But as the rain drizzled down, the sounds grew more unsettling. And then, while he was making a fire, he heard it. Footsteps. Slow, deliberate, and getting closer. Panicked, he searched for the source, and that's when he saw it, or rather, them. Someone was out there. Later on, once he was safe, he gave some more insights.
A twig hitting the branches and falling to something pushing through the bushes, and I then noticed while I was sort of recording and also off camera that there was movement in the bushes. Now when I stared at it, it dipped down behind the bushes, and that was when I probably that clip where I've not seen the footage yet really, but when I'm like, okay, and I just switched the camera off. And then I'm sure glad that I left. It was pretty weird that I saw movement, I heard movement, and especially when I shouted out hello, nothing replied back.
I believe it was a good call that he quickly retreated. Things can get dangerous really quickly, just as he then continues to tell about another encounter he had in those woods.
I'm going to share another story with you guys. I don't want to bore you, I don't want to extend this video or dramatize it or whatever. I'm just being raw and being serious. I was in the woods, I was in my hammock, and it was about 12 o'clock at night. And I looked left of my hammock and I noticed a couple of torches heading towards me. I looked to my left, those torches obviously weren't there, but I looked to my right, those 2 torches were coming back plus 5 more. Okay? Safe, and it's most importantly to be safe. Check your surroundings. If things don't seem right, just leave. Be safe out there, guys.
This serves as a chilling reminder. Camping might be fun, but incredibly dangerous sometimes. Always trust your instincts. They might just save your life, like they did for this YouTuber. If that last camping trip didn't give you chills, then this next one might just hit your creep radar. In this clip, we follow another YouTuber's solo camping adventure, which quickly turns into a spine-tingling encounter with an unexpected visitor.
Don't know what is going on here. This woodland just gets stranger and stranger, but the gutting thing is I was hoping to show you lot that cabin built from start to finish.
This YouTuber had set out to build a small cabin in the woods, a personal project that seemed simple enough. But when he returned to the site, he was stunned. The entire structure had been destroyed. He was baffled, thinking maybe a deer had trampled through, or perhaps it was the work of vandals. But lucky for him, he'd set up a trail cam nearby, and when he reviewed the footage, well, what he saw was anything but ordinary. Lurking in the woods was a shadowy figure, a strange black creature moving through the trees. It was unlike anything he'd ever seen. Determined to get to the bottom of this mystery, the YouTuber returned to the site at night, hoping to catch another glimpse of the creature, but all he got were strange, unnerving sounds. Footsteps crunching through the underbrush, branches snapping under the weight of something. The next day, despite the eerie experience, he set about rebuilding his cabin and prepared to spend the night there again. As the rain began to fall, things took another dark turn. Something, or someone, was moving around the camp. It came as close as 40 yards to his tent, circling the area.
I've not got a clue what that noise was. There's about 8 different noises, sound like someone's walking around about 40 yards away. I had no bang off of the...
You can imagine the fear creeping up his spine as he lay there, completely exposed in the dark woods, with only the sounds of the rain and the unknown creature outside. Thankfully, nothing happened that night, and the morning eventually brought an end to the terror. But the question remains, what was it? Some kind of forest cryptid, maybe, watching him, waiting for the right moment. One thing's for sure. After seeing this, I'm not going on a solo camping trip anytime soon. Most of us have played the famous horror game, Five Nights at Freddy's, and oh boy, those animatronics gave us nightmares. But what if I told you something like that exists, in real life?
Okay. Open the curtains. Okay, this is Rolf the Wolf.
That was seriously unsettling. The video you just watched was recorded by someone who visited an old, abandoned animatronics apartment. And let's just say, they had a deeply creepy experience. As soon as the person enters, you can feel the tension. The place is completely dark. No electricity, no life. Just the ominous glow of a flashlight guiding the way. And then, The creepy factor shoots through the roof when the camera pans around to reveal old, eerie animatronics scattered across the floor, their lifeless eyes staring back. But if you thought that was creepy, things get even worse. Out of nowhere, one of the animatronics starts playing on its own. Its deformed face twists as it begins to speak, reciting some strange robotic tips. The sheer sound of its voice sends chills down your spine, and the way it jerks and moves with that awful mechanical creaking is enough to make anyone's skin crawl. And then, as if things couldn't get more bizarre, another animatronic, this one an ape, starts singing Old MacDonald in a way that you've never heard before. It's slow, distorted, and downright terrifying. This video brings back all those spine-tingling memories of Five Nights at Freddy's, and now I understand why that game freaked us out so much. But seriously, who's creating these things? And why would anyone leave them behind, still functioning in such a creepy place? Whether you're cruising down a highway or navigating a quiet forest trail, one thing is for sure: always be aware of your surroundings. Danger can appear out of nowhere, just like in this heart-pounding close call with a cyclist. That was way too close. This video, uploaded on Reddit, shows just how quickly things can go wrong when you're out on a forest trail. In the footage, we see the cyclist calmly pedaling along, enjoying the peaceful ride, when suddenly, movement in the bushes catches his eye. In a split second, a massive wolf bursts out of the underbrush, charging straight at him. With lightning-fast reflexes, the cyclist kicks into high gear, pedaling for dear life as the wolf closes in. You can practically feel the adrenaline as he speeds down the trail, trying to outpace the predator. Luckily, he manages to pull away, leaving the wolf behind in the dust. The video cuts off there, but it leaves a lasting impression, a reminder that being alert can make all the difference. This cyclist's sharp instincts might just saved his life. I can't even imagine what would have happened if that wolf had gotten its paws on him. Among all the cryptids woven into our folklore, there's one that really gets under my skin: the infamous chupacabra. It's the reason I double-check my pets every night before bed. But it's just a legend, right? Or is it? The photos you just saw come from an Instagram account, and they might be the chilling proof that cryptids like the chupacabra actually exist. In these unsettling images, we see the remains of a bizarre creature with ferocious, predator-like teeth and a monstrous-looking head. Its fangs are alarmingly long, and a line of sharp spikes runs down its back like a jagged saw. The lower body resembles that of a dog, but with elongated arms and hind legs that are anything but normal. This supposed chupacabra is downright terrifying. And those fangs, they're enough to fuel your nightmares for weeks. Part of me hopes this is just an elaborate art project, because the alternative, that this creature is real and out there, is too unsettling to consider. I definitely don't want this thing roaming around our world with us. Nature, as beautiful as it is, sometimes throws us a curveball that leaves us questioning reality. This next video feels like something plucked straight out of a sci-fi horror movie. This video was uploaded on YouTube, and ever since, it's been unsettling viewers with the bizarre creature it features. In the footage, we see a strange, almost human-faced creature lying on the ground. Its face is disturbingly human-like, with large, haunting eyes, a nose, and lips, all set on a bald, human-shaped head. But that's where the similarities end. the rest of its body. It's bizarrely armadillo-like. It looks like a twisted hybrid, a strange fusion of human and armadillo. Its bare skin is unsettlingly smooth, and across its back we can see those unmistakable armadillo-like scales. At first, I thought this was just some sort of creepy model or prop, but then it moves. It starts to shiver in the video, and that's when it hits you. This thing is alive. The very thought that nature could produce something like this sends shivers down your spine. Nature, we love you, but please stop creating things that look like they belong in our nightmares. For some, caves are cool spots for exploration, offering a sense of adventure. But for others, they hold relics of the past, hidden mysteries waiting to be uncovered. In this next video, a group of explorers stumbles upon something truly bizarre, a cyclops and a headless man, both hidden deep within a cave.
Jak niedźwiści! Ty! Aby tam w nocy tu wchodzi! Właśnie to chciałem powiedzieć, wyobraź sobie, że w nocy tutaj jesteś. Byś się zesrał. Ja pierniczę.
This TikTok video showcases an eerie discovery. As the explorers venture deeper into the cave, the camera pans to reveal a massive face etched into the cave wall. It has human-like features, a nose, lips. But the most unsettling part, it has just one eye, right in the middle of its forehead, just like the Cyclops giants from ancient myths, said to have once roamed the earth. The sight alone is enough to give you chills, but the strange discoveries don't stop there. As the camera moves further, it captures a statue of a headless man, separate from the wall but standing eerily still, as if someone had been turned to stone on the spot, missing their head entirely. It's an unnerving sight, leaving us to wonder who or what created these figures. Were they carved by ancient hands, or could these be remnants of something far more mysterious? Either way, this discovery leaves us pondering whether creatures like Cyclops and headless men might have existed in the distant past. Our oceans, vast and deep, hold countless secrets that we have yet to uncover. Strange, never-before-seen creatures are said to lurk in its depths, and a few of these mysterious beings were supposedly captured in this video. That was both massive and terrifying, right? The creatures you just saw were reportedly caught by fishermen during one of their deep-sea runs. In the first clip, we see a gigantic, millipede-like creature writhing on the deck of the ship, handled cautiously by the crew. Its body is lined with hundreds of tentacle-like appendages, all slimy and wriggling, giving it an almost alien appearance. It's the kind of thing you'd expect to see in a nightmare. The second video showcases something just as creepy. An impossibly long, ancient-looking fish with a serpentine body stretching across the ship's deck. Both creatures are massive in size, making them look like something pulled straight from the darkest depths of the sea. But here's where it gets tricky. While these videos are spine-chilling, I can't help but think they might not be real. To me, this seems like the work of some seriously good computer-generated imagery. Even if these creatures aren't real, just the thought of such monstrous beings lurking beneath the waves is enough to send shivers down anyone's spine. In our history, legends tell of human giants walking the earth, but what if I told you there were also monstrous giants among them? This video might just provide the proof. This spine-chilling video comes from TikTok and reveals what appears to be the remains of a giant humanoid monster. In the footage, we see a massive humanoid skeleton sprawled on the ground, eerily surrounded by the remnants of an enormous serpent. It looks as if the serpent coiled around the giant, leading to its demise. A dramatic scene frozen in time. A close-up shot of the giant's skeletal face reveals a colossal lower jaw, adorned with 2 terrifying fangs that could rival any horror movie monster. The video even compares this gigantic skeleton to an average human. And let me tell you, the difference is staggering. You can clearly see why I'm calling this being a giant. But here's where it gets concerning. Whoever dug this up might want to consider putting it back where it was found. I mean, do we really want to risk awakening some ancient curse? The last thing we need is giants roaming the earth again? We've seen unknown flying objects of all shapes and sizes, but what this next video captured is unlike anything else. And it feels all too real. Did you see that? This video has got the internet buzzing with countless debates sparking up over whether it's real or just an elaborate hoax. In the footage, we can spot a peculiar triangular unknown flying object cleverly hidden within a cloud. Its shape is unmistakably triangular, featuring 4 bright lights glowing beneath it. One at each corner and a larger one right in the center. What's truly eerie is how this unknown flying object seems to glide seamlessly with the cloud, almost as if it's attempting to camouflage itself among the fluffy white. If there ever was an alien craft trying to blend in, this one certainly gives it a shot, but it's not doing the best job at hiding. What do you think? Is this the real deal, or just another optical illusion? For more strange and interesting footage, check this out.